Alright, people. Time for this to do things. Whatever. Whatever. Run this little fan. Little fan. Who is this? Oh, this is obviously some spam. Oh, stop with the phone calls. Enough. What's up, Tom? I finished the Michael Corita book this morning. Loved it. Got a little teary-eyed. Mustard on the beat, bro. Who the hell are you even talking to? It's a very good book. Highly recommended. I'm definitely going to look into another one at some point. Another thing was the movie. Yeah, so here's my thing. I'm not going to watch the movie. I can't. I like the book that much that I already know Angelina Jolie is going to ruin the movie no matter what happens. Well, I figured if they made her the woman, the fire woman, they're not going to let her. They're obviously not going to let her die. Isn't that the guy who was all caught up in that thing? Again, are you sure you're on the right Twitch feed? Firewoman, she's to blame, yeah. Now you're making sense, finally. My daughter had to get her wisdom teeth pulled this morning. There's no way I was going. Shelly went. Then Shelly came home a few minutes ago, brought us some Arby's for lunch. I had one of their fish sandwiches, which they don't always have, and some of their jalapeno poppers, which I like. They're not too hot at all. So, you know, for people who actually like that stuff, they'd probably be like super crazy mild. Sucked all that down, jumping here on Twitch, and I'm like, you know what? I would love to take a nap. God, sleep would be so freaking nice right now. Ooh. I have several things that I wrote yesterday. Me and Tom were here. Got a little bit of writing in, but nothing like that. I'm going to count words yesterday. So yesterday was technically a 0 for me. But I got close to the next page on like 2 or 3 different things. I'm like, you know what? There's my goal. My goal is to finish 2 or 3 pages. This would be one of them. Not yet, Frank. Next page, Frank, but not yet. Anyone notice the husband and wife having an old picture battle on Insta? No. I really haven't been on the social media that much in the last couple of days. My my new baseball game dropped. Out of the Park 26. I had played it beta the last couple of days, and then it dropped this morning, the official game release. And a couple of days ago on my phone, the MLB Bunt 25 game dropped. So I've been playing that. So I've been playing a lot of games. Also hung out with Tom for a bit yesterday. We went and got our lunch, got our Chinese buffet on. Then I got the oil changed, and we talked to some hillbilly, some redneck. Those were his words, not mine. Although I agreed with them. Then me and Tom came back here. We both wrote for a little bit, and then Shelly came home, picked up Tom, and then they went back over there. Then I played more of games, and then I watched some live PD until my wife got home. I want to remind everybody to subscribe or resubscribe. I'm down like half of my subscribers right now, which I don't like. There's my favorite walker. She's wearing tight pink shorts and a black half shirt. Very nice. All right, let's get to this next page here. guess Nick's not around because I've actually hit the next page. Frank, legitimately, I hit the next page. Go over to this one. He's probably busy digging in the dirt like a dog. Probably. Nice work, champ. All right, I hit another page. I hit my second page. Again, I implore. Where is Nicholas? Where is Nick Zinn? Where is Nick Zinn? Then Nick's supposed to say, here I am. Here I am. Bastard. Let's jump onto this one now. And I hit another page. There's a list of the best hair metal albums from each year, 1980 to 91, and 82 was Hanoi Rocks, Oriental Beats. Hanoi Rocks, Oriental Beats. Not knowing what other hair metal band albums off the top of my head came out in 82. I mean, it is a great album, and I'm going to tell you, it's an album that influenced a lot of those bands. A lot of those bands. Let's look up 1982 hair metal. Not aluminum. All right, here's right away where I see a problem, and that's if you want to call it hair metal. Creatures of the Night came out that year. That's one of my favorite albums of all time. Under the Blade, great friggin' album. Blackout by the Scorpions, that's another great album. Black Tiger Y&T, it's all right. Aldo Nova, the first Aldo Nova. Dawn Patrol by Night Ranger. See, according to this, it's Self Destruction Blues came out by Hanoi Rocks. Diver Down by Van Halen. Saints and Sinners by Whitesnake. So, I mean, Lee Aaron. That Lee Aaron Project one came out. Except Restless and Wild. Anvil, not a fan. Axe Switch. Pray for Metal. they're, they're so cheesy. That's yeah. Bitch, Damnation Alley, another awful thing. I mean, they have like Black Sabbath, Live Evil, Budgie, Cheap Trick. These aren't metal bands. Yeah, the Self Destruction Blues and Oriental Beat. I guess they both came out in the same year. Yeah, I mean, there's other. Obviously, they just put all Battle Hymns by Manowar came out that year. Speak of the Devil by Ozzy, which they don't have, is not on Spotify, and I like that album. Lot of stuff. Saxon the Eagle has landed, the live album. Talus, sink your teeth into that. That was a freaking phenomenal album. Talus, for those who don't know, are from Buffalo, and Billy Sheehan played bass for them. And the song Shy Boy, that David Lee Roth recorded a version of on the Eat 'em and Smile album, is because Billy Sheehan wrote that song and they recorded it for Talus. Little information there. Vandenberg, Venom Black Metal, which is definitely hair metal. Yeah, so there's a lot of good albums came out in that year. There's Peter Marsh, Y&T, Wah Tales. I like a lot of Y&T stuff, but not all of their stuff. Especially their early stuff, it's all just basically San Francisco. Sounds more like Journey. Oh, Arby's, man, fucking killer. Tonight, me and the wife are supposed to go and look at a hall of some sort because we are for our 50th birthday party in August. So we're gonna go look at that, which would be nice. What are you working on today? I just finished two or three. Three. I just jumped to a new page on three different documents. This is down and dirty 5. And then I have two short stories that I was working on. And then I can jump over here if it lets me. And I could probably work on, yeah, I could work on this one and finish this chapter over here. So I'm kind of working on a bunch of different things. Yesterday I did the same thing. Nobody called it. I'm going to be honest with you, Peter Marsh. Nick Zinn's not around. I had 3 next page moments and nobody hit them. Frank always does early before I actually get there, which is totally jinxing me. I wish he wouldn't do that. It's really unprofessional. I did call the last one. Not on here, you didn't. Where was that? What the what the fuck is going on with this thing? All right, so there's Nick. I swear, Nick, I didn't see because there was nothing above this. Frank had twisted sister under the blade, and then I saw Peter. So Nick did call next page on one of them. Thank you. Nick's in, next page. Nick's in, next page. Thank you. Scorpions Blackout. That's a good album, Scorpion Blackout. A lot of the albums I think are better. Could be argued. Theater might not be hair metal. There might, yeah. Well, that's the problem. A lot of them are not really hair. I mean, Creature of the Night is not hair metal, but they just threw them in at the time. You know what I mean? If you're just saying great albums from that year. Next page again, Nick's in, next page. Miss Frank says I see it. I was about to text you a screenshot. It was very, very weird. You got Rooknick, yeah. The problem is, and I don't know why this has been doing this the last few days. And I actually checked it on the when I drop them to YouTube, and it doesn't do it there, thankfully. But the I get it on the little blue main screen. It'll run them, but on my OB Studios, it flickers. It's been doing it a lot. When I put my cursor over it, it just like right now it's just flickering, and so I can't see shit. And I got to move it over here to right. So it's kind of annoying. I don't know what's going on there. Might have to do something. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't believe you, Nick. I apologize. That was firmly on me. Come on. Yeah, I'm probably going to try to hit the end of this page, and then that'll pretty much be it. Anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? Any orchid shows or anything like that? Anything super fun? Spring break begins for me in like 2 hours. Nice. Enjoy that. We going to go down to Baja, Mexico? Do some spring breaking with the kids? Tijuana, donkey show, any of those kinds of things? We're going to go viral on TikTok. That's good, Frank. That's good. I'm glad you do that. It's funny, every morning I post the coffee thing, and I never look and see if anybody's even watching the damn thing. I mean, obviously, if people comment or something, but I'm not like, oh, I wonder how many 300 people are looking at it, you know? That's the plan. You know, you got to have a plan. Nick says, I have a team trivia thing tonight up in my hometown. 10 people to a team, and we are encouraged to dress in theme costumes. 10 people to a team. So all it takes is like 9 morons and one person who actually knows the answer. But then the problem is you get the other moron who has the wrong answer, and he's going to argue with you that he knows the right answer. Oh, I've been there, done that. Damn, I'm getting blasted by 3 of my coworkers at once. I hate to be in a gangbang at work. I don't think I saw today's coffee. Oh yeah, it was there. It was definitely there. It wasn't a new one this morning because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a half a pot of coffee for 2 cups of coffee, and I really don't feel like opening another bag of coffee. They're talking to me. It is pretty fucking hard to pay attention. I do all the videos you post on TikTok. I do like all the videos. I appreciate that. I need more people to follow me on YouTube. Tell those douchebags you work with to follow me on YouTube. No way, man. Kirk Hammett is the original guitarist of Metallica. His name is on Kill 'Em All. Fine, put it down, but when they say Mustaine, I'm punching you. You're really referring to Ron McGovney. Was it the mesquite barbecue coffee? No. No, that was for another day. I did find a couple of really, really odd flavored, like stuff like that, uh, on Amazon, but I did not pull the trigger and order them. Oh yeah, I'm sure they have those kinds of questions. When Shelly and I first started dating, a buddy of ours, Tiki, um, I was a bartender. We would go to trivia night on Tuesday nights, and Shelly would drive down and meet us near St. Augustine, and we would go. We were like a team. I think there was like five of us. We won a couple of times. We were all right. I wish Amazon had trigger. So do I. Our theme this year is off the Oscar snub classic UHF from '89. Classic, huh? UHF is classic. Okay. Um, yeah. In fact, if we can secure a place for her 50th birthday party, which will be the same weekend that we have AuthorCon. Whoa, much better, much bigger, MondoCon in August. Then we're going to hire Tiki to be the bartender. So there you go. He's a bartender and his name is Tiki Tender. That's fortuitous. Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Tender, you have a baby boy. Let's name him Tiki. Wheel of Fish. He he'll be there. In fact, he's in the his real last name is Woods, and he's Woody in the Flagler Beach fiction series. He's the bartender there. Will this rental hall for the 50th party be pet friendly? Asking for a friend. No, no pets at all, and you don't have any friends. Nice try. No, who the hell wants pets there? That don't even sound right. You're gonna stay here though, while the rest of us go. You're gonna stay here with the cats and the dog though. So just so you know, we will have a wheel with fish, cheese, and fish. And sometimes fish cheese. Mmm, delicious fish cheese. I need to stop eating. I feel nauseous. I have not had any pain, lingering or otherwise. Now this will be my third day. But I need to still act like I have pain, and I need to still eat better. I mean, I only had a fish sandwich with no tartar sauce on it, but I did have lettuce and tomato, and then those jalapeno poppers, and then Diet Coke from Arby's. Did you see Spinal Tap 2? That is, I just, it's one of those things. I know it's Positive Friday, but I just can't see how that's going to be good. I don't know. I just feel like it's going to be 400 cameos by people. That's going to be the whole friggin' movie. There was a commercial for Spatula City. What the hell is Spatula City? Store that sells spatulas? There's some other movie that I saw a commercial. I'm like, why are they doing that? Now I don't remember what it was. That was for Frank, and yes, they only sell spatulas. Spatulas. I know in the Monmouth Mall for a couple years or so they had a Lefty store. Spotted is one of those movies that you just can't follow. No, you cannot. You don't really need a sequel to that. It's like you didn't need a sequel to the Blues Brothers. That was fucking god awful. What little of it I saw. You don't need a uh, there's certain classics that you don't need a follow up for. And that's one of them, especially after all this time has passed. Left Emporium like Ned Flanders had, yeah, pretty much, yeah, there was actually pictures of Ned Flanders, I remember, on the walls. And since I was lefty, I went in. I didn't purchase anything. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Then they had those gag lefty. Oh, here's a lefty spoon. Here's a lefty fork. That kind of stuff. Left-handed screwdrivers are us, exactly. What if the sequel to Kiss Meets the Phantom? You know what? It might happen. The way they're just pulling sequels of shit out now, it might happen. I can't think of what movie I saw, and they were like making another one. It wasn't Spinal Tap, but it was like something like that. And I'm like, you don't need a second one. We didn't need a Caddyshack 2, you know. But yet we got it. I mean, we did need a Jaws 2, but we didn't need Jaws anything past that. We didn't need anything past Rocky 4. We need a sequel to Nightbreed. We need a new Golden Girls movie. Are you being serious? You got to specify. We've said about 1,000 different things. So are you serious about... You a big fan of Nightbreed? Who's not a big fan of Nightbreed? I saw that shit in the movies. I'm like, oh good, they're gonna do another one. The ending is like, oh yeah, they'll definitely do another one. They never did another one. Not to my liking. And Clive Barker's only directed 2 movies, right? I have no idea. I'm like, your guess is better than mine. Hellraiser and Lord of Illusions. It might have been like one of the last horror movies that I actually paid money for and went to see in a theater. Titanic 2, The Iceberg Mist, yeah. I'm not a big horror movie fan. I never really was. What about his fiction now? Yeah, I've read several of his books. I'll call him Clive because I can do that. And I liked them. Just remember they were big. There were just too many words. I like reading, but I didn't like reading a lot of words back then. I was as a kid in the 80s and into the 90s. Well, I guess I was in my 20s in the 90s. This first year I'm missing the Ghoulish Book Festival since it started. Oh yeah, it's this weekend, right? Why are you missing it? Spring break? I'm sure Victoria Nations will be there. Because they usually have it during spring break. Oh. Damn, go tomorrow. Can't go tomorrow. Can't you go after work today? You're just full of excuses. What if Clive Barker was there and he needs extras for Nightbreed 2? That's like what I need. See what you did there, Nick. Those no offense guests, but they aren't as exciting as previous guests. Kind of glad I'm not going to AuthorCon, to be honest with you. Seems like a lot of work. I think Shelly's back in the house. Everybody play cool.
I know the group you're talking to. I'm not sure that's possible.
Play cool, Nick Zinn. Play cool. Whew. Every last drop, you know what I'm saying? With the prices they gouge you with. Yeah, again, I'm not doing anything, I don't think, really this weekend, which is nice. Hopefully I'll get some writing in. Hopefully I'll get to play my new baseball game. Maybe indulge in a little Minecraft. Get some reading in. I'm reading a nonfiction book about the Panama Canal and Noriega and the DEA, all that fun stuff from the 80s. That should be interesting. And I got a couple other things I got on my Kindle. I'm gonna probably end up reading this weekend. All good, you know what I'm saying? All of it. All of it is not bad. It's the opposite of that. Good. Monday I gotta go for my physical therapy eval and start a month of physical therapy, which would be good, especially since I have no pain right now. Hopefully we can keep it away. I just gotta keep eating better than I have, which is not always easy at all. At all. So there you go. I'm not getting to this next page on this, so I'm just being honest with you. I'll hit it this weekend. But I will see everybody on Monday. Oh, Monday is St. Patrick's Day. So, whatever that means to you. Well, Nick, I'm out of here. I'm gonna be leaving. So it was great. Have a great weekend. Find the treasure, partner. And I don't mean that in a cowboy's way. People always think I'm Irish. You look very Irish, and your last name is Marsh. And your first name is Peter. So you are definitely 100% Irish. I don't know. Frank Edler, 100% Irish. There's that flickering thing again. Why does it keep flickering? That's annoying. Again, reminder, everybody subscribe or resubscribe, and also follow me on the YouTube and watch all the videos and watch all of the shorts and tell all your friends how groovy my YouTube channel is. All right, everybody. You got me. I told these. Yeah, those two speaks better be following me, or there will be hell to pay. I don't know. All right, everybody. Yeah, corned beef Sunday is right, Mr. Frank. All right, then I will talk to everyone Monday.